Hello, my friends. This is inspired by some comments I got from my video about the real secret to recovery, regarding the fact that I was separated from my kids for so long. How did I handle that separation and stop obsessing? I mentioned that I had 4 relapses because I was trying so hard to get back to parenting, and people were like, "Well, how did you detach from that emotionally in order to make it happen? How'd you survive that?" And same thing goes for when we're in, limbic recovery. We're rewiring our brains and we're really, we're really attached to something, whether it's feeling a certain way, getting rid of a certain symptom, being able to do a certain activity, whether that's working or exercising or being with your kids or whatever it may be. That attachment really gets in the way. And one of the things that I realized in answering those questions is that I think there's a really common perception amongst human beings that caring about something means we have a lot of heightened emotions about it. That's what it means to care, is you have a lot of feelings about it. And the reality is, and this is what, this journey teaches us as we go through it, is that when you're really activated, you're having a lot of really intense emotions about a situation or a problem that actually prevents you from taking action to create a positive solution and actually do something about it. So, and that's how I, after 4 years and 4 relapses, it was very, very clear to me that what I was doing and just being afraid and worried and guilty and concerned and obsessing and diving right back into parenting the second I was able to, that wasn't working. It was and 4 years and 4 relapses that's a lot. Like, I don't know who you are listening to this, but that's a lot of suffering. It's a lot of slapping my entire existence against a brick wall and breaking everything over and over again, including my heart. So, and watching my children lose all respect for me and not see me as their mother anymore, like that was enough. That was enough of a wake up call to realize that wasn't working. And that clearly wasn't what it meant for me to care, because it wasn't getting me any closer to actually loving them or being able to take care of them or to raise them. Like that wasn't working. So here's the switch, is going from thinking that caring means having a lot of intense emotions about something to realizing that when we care about something genuinely, when we've embodied the things we actually believe and the things we actually care about are shown and demonstrated in our behaviors and our actions more than our emotions. Emotions are part of that. But the real thing, and that's something for you to look at, is, and when you look at yourself and other people, it's kind of a fun exercise. You can ask yourself or anybody what they believe, what they care about, what they believe in, what they care about. And they can tell you, this includes you, what they think they believe. They'll tell you their intellectual beliefs about that and, what matters to them. Then look at their behavior. Look at what you and the people around you are actually investing your time and energy and emotional energy and effort in every single day. Look at how you and other people respond when there are problems. Look at how you and other people respond when something good happens. That will tell you a lot about what you really believe, and what you really care about is what you're willing to invest in. So for me, that was the switch. But this goes very, very far in recovery as well. If we really care about our recovery, we're going to invest in the behaviors that lead to recovery instead of obsessing about the problem. And the first step to being able to do that is deciding what you believe are effective ways to create a solution, what you really believe about the situation. And this is so in recovery, the first step for you is to decide, do you really believe in brain rewiring? What are you choosing to believe? Are you creating a belief system where you say, it stands to reason that this is limbic, and I can't really know until I try to take that as far as I can. And if there's anything left over that isn't limbic, then I'll take care of it then. That's something where it's like, if you can know for certain that what you've been doing isn't working, then you need something new. There's going to have to be a leap of faith. If we keep inputting the same beliefs and emotions and behaviors, we're going to keep getting the same outcome. So if you've been doing the same thing and you're still getting the same outcome, that makes sense. You're going to have to do something different. You're going to have to believe something different. And deciding what you're believing is going to allow you then to take action in that direction. If you believe that your symptoms are limbic, what that means is then, okay, dose is the answer, essentially. So how do I get into dose? Whatever it is, what are the beliefs? I can't do this. It's too hard. It means I'm betraying the people around me because I'm taking all this time for me. What are the things? I can't do this because, well, what about money and my job? And if I invest time in this, I don't have enough time to work, or whatever the beliefs are that are getting in the way of actually getting into dose. finding ways to change your belief system so that you're able to get into dose, because even if those beliefs are there, they're not working and they're not sustainable. And I know this is really big, deep stuff. It definitely was for me, obviously, with my journey with my children. It's not light stuff, but that's why it's so important to evaluate that and redefine that when you care about something, that means you're willing to invest, you're willing to take risks to believe something about what the solution is, and then invest your energy and your effort into that. And you're willing to fail and recalibrate if what you tried the first time didn't work. That's what it looks like to care about something. Love you guys.